close family and friends who watch my YouTube. So, hi everybody. I like to catch you all up on what's going on. Hello, la la. Um, yes. So I am currently in Duarte, California. Hi, JC. Because at about 3 p.m. yesterday, I was involved in a car accident, and now my car is severely damaged with all of my stuff in it. Basically, my whole life is in that car because I'm on a road trip and then I'm moving to Toronto after. So, all of my stuff, everything that I was going to need for the next few months, and then everything I was going to need to move my life to a different place is now in this car, my poor car, which is destroyed, basically. The car that I just spent pretty much all of my savings on so that she would make it on this trip that I'm doing. All of that investment gone in a moment that was not my fault, which sucks real frickin' bad. Okay, it sucks. Real frickin' bad. Somehow I'm in okay spirits. Somehow I still feel really frickin' grateful for everything. And when this happened, um, I immediately it felt like I was expecting it to happen. When it happened, I was like, oh, there it is. It's happened. And it was weird because the people that were all involved, I felt like I already knew them. Very strange. But anyways, by the way, thanks for being a fan, Crystal. And hello, Wolf Wifey. Yeah, so now I'm in Duarte, California, thousands of miles away from where I came from and many thousands of miles away from where I wanted to go. So I'm pretty stuck right now. I am really, really grateful that I have family to help me through this. My dad told me, like, help me know what to do. So after this, I got to make a bunch of phone calls about insurance and stuff. I'm grateful that the person who hit me has insurance. Oh, yeah. So what happened was on the highway, it was like stop, go, stop, go. And um, I stopped in time. The person in front of me stopped like quite quickly. And then I had to stop quite quickly. And then the person behind me, I don't think she even knew that I stopped. I think she probably was looking somewhere else, maybe at her phone. Who knows? It happens. But she just smashed right into me. So my back is like squashed. And then I went flying into the car in front of me. So then I was like pinned between the two, like a little sandwich. And it was scary and shitty, but I'm alive and I'm actually not that sore, which is surprising because I thought that I would feel really, really bad today, and I don't feel that bad today, so that's good. Yeah, so that happened. I'm in a motel. I'm okay. He's in good enough spirits to keep going, and that's what matters, right? And as I already said, I believe that when something really bad happens, it means something really good is going to happen. So that is what he is believing. Yay. Hi, Frogster52. Um, what else can I say? I wrote a little song last night, which is nice. It always feels good when I can be creative, have an outlet. And what else can I say about this situation? I have to hang out in Duarte for a while insurance claim stuff happens. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out one little step at a time. Yeah, I have WhatsApp, my friend. You can DM me about it if you want, but I don't know if I really feel like exchanging numbers. Maybe. That's it. Got myself a coffee from the office. I've got my Book of Awakening and cards. So let's get started with the show, shall we? My Valentine dream lover is in Columbus, Ohio right now. So if you are in Columbus, Ohio, go see her show, Miss Cracker. comedy. It's hilarious. It's fun. Go see her. I would if I could. oh, oh, seriously? Okay, no, it's 17th. 17th, not the 18th. Are you ready, friends? Here it is. February 17th says end game. Now there's nothing left but to keep dancing. Hi, Russell Martin. I don't know if it is human nature or the way of life on earth, but we seldom become all of who we are until forced to it. I feel that. Some say that something in us rises to the occasion, that there is, as Hemingway called it, a grace under pressure. That comes forth in most of us when challenged. Others say this talk of grace is merely a way to rationalize hard times and painful experience, a way to put a good face on tragedy. Why do these always fit so perfectly? Yet beneath all the talk of tragedy and grace, I have come to believe that we are destined to be opened by the living of our days. And whether we like it or not, whether we choose to participate or not, we will, in time, every one of us, wear the deeper part of who we are as a new skin. I am feeling this. Yeah, man. Either by erosion from without or by shedding from within, and often by both, we are forced to live more authentically. And once the crisis that opened us passes, the real choice then becomes, will we continue such authentic living? Hmm? It is no secret that cancer in its acuteness pierced me into open living, and I've been working ever since to sanctify. Hello, Darius. I read from this book every morning. Welcome to my live. And I've been working ever since to sanctify that open living without crisis as a trigger. But can this be done without crisis pushing us off the edge? That's the question now. Years from the leap, how to keep leaping from a desire to be real so as not to be shoved by an ever lurking crisis. Perhaps the greatest moment of shedding and breaking for me came as I was being wheeled to rib surgery. I found myself numbly afraid, spinning from the demeral shot, watching the hospital ceiling roll on by, and I found myself repeating over and over the following words as I waited on my stretcher. Death pushed me to the edge, nowhere to back off, and to the shame of my fears, I danced with abandon in his face. I never danced as free, and death backed off the way dark backs off a sudden burst of flame. Now there's nothing left but to keep dancing. It is the way I would have chosen had I been born 3 times as brave. Oh, goosebumps. Okay, I want to hear that again. Death pushed me to the edge, nowhere to back off, and to the shame of my fears, I danced with abandon in his face. I never danced as free, and death backed off the way dark backs off a sudden burst of flame. Now there's nothing left but to keep dancing. It is the way I would have chosen had I been born 3 times as brave. Oh, Nico. We are often called further into experience than we'd like to go, but it is this extra leap that lands us in the vibrant center of what it means to be alive. Mommy. Phew. Okay. Holy moly. Y'all feeling that? There's a feather. Okay. Sit quietly with a trusted loved one and discuss a time of adversity you have endured and what it opened in you. Ooh, well, I can sit with you, my loved ones, and discuss the time of adversity just yesterday, what I endured and what it opened in me. I, um, so not only was I in this car accident, right, and I'm waiting, and I see that my car was more destroyed than any of the other cars. And obviously, I just told you all the reasons why it's super shitty. Um, and it also felt like it was kind of like freaking one thing after another with me. So it was like almost pretty defeated about things. Um, what it opened in me again was the same thing I think that got opened when I had my accident 12 years ago, which is just this like deep, deep, always there underlying love and gratitude for experience itself and for myself. And like yesterday and last night, I was remembering my feminine. I was really feeling like the woman that I also am. Looking at myself in the mirror naked and being like, wow, what a beautiful woman. And how graceful she is. How beautiful and loving and warm and kind and strong this woman is. It was really, really cool to remember that those parts of myself while I'm also trying to access and release so much more than that woman that everybody seems to see above all else. Yeah. So this adversity opened up access to more of me, is what it feels like. Hey, Denali. I feel like I've reclaimed more of myself from this. Now that the adversity is behind you, which it isn't, I'm still in the middle of it. How has your inner view of life changed? Still in the middle of it, right? But how has it changed? Money, baby. I think it's a reminder. It's not necessarily a change, but I've remembered something about life, which is that I am very much loved and supported. And I am also very much strong and very much love myself, and that I am very much okay with just me. That every moment by moment by moment, it's going to be okay. Discuss what it is like for you to sustain these new inner ways. Must take care of myself in a much better way. I keep acting like a little boy when I'm also this mothering woman. So that's how I need to sustain it, is by remembering who I am while trying to discover who I am. If that makes sense. Um, yeah. This would be easier if there was people here talking back with me, but this is okay. It works. So many sides to a sphere. Gratitude by Dr. Darren R. Weissman. Let's do it. What's gonna be today? Yeah, what do we got today? Ooh, what's it gonna be today? Yeah, what do we got today? Sustain is going to be me choosing myself again and again and again in moments when something is calling me inward. And then choosing experience when something is calling me outward. Choosing love and experience when something is calling me rather than going inward when I'm afraid. And then when things are going on outward, but something's calling me inward, to give that to myself. Loyalty to myself, I think, is a big one. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, what's gonna be today? Ooh, what's gonna be today? What you got for us today? Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, what's gonna be today? Oh, it's this guy again. Balance. Balance. I feel it. I feel it. Are you ready? Everything is interconnected. The journey itself reveals the balance point between my choices and experiences. So I will go ahead and explain how this relates to me, how it is speaking to me, because as I think I have been mentioning, I haven't been taking that good of care of myself, just like drinking, lazing around, smoking. When I'm anxious, I smoke weed instead of meditating, stuff like that. Haven't been being my best self, right? And even though this car accident was not my fault, everything is interconnected. And I feel like I was asking for it in a way, The journey itself reveals the balance point between my choices and experiences. This journey, this adventure, this trip that I've been having, things happening that are not necessarily that great, are reflecting my choices, the choices that I've been making. That is what I believe. And it's all up to me in the end. Like you, it's all up to you, right? It's up to ourselves to make choices for our best self, moment to moment, whatever that might look like for you. And it's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. Hello, Oakland. But it's just true. It's true. Everything is interconnected, and the journey itself will reveal the balance point between your choices and experiences. It's a journey of maturity, right? Because already, yeah. I think that's all I'm going to say for now. I feel like I have a lot going on and a lot to say, but it feels hard to translate them into human language right now. So I'm going to go. And thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate your presence. And I'll see you next time. Don't worry, he's okay. He's doing just great. No, we're fine. Gonna be fine. We're fine. Remember, can ever fail if you never give up. So just keep going, baby. Just keep going. Number two, everyone is someone, so who are you? And number three, if you ever feel down, all you have to do is look in the mirror and say, she's a woman. Miss Cracker will be with you. Or you can say cock-a-doodle-doo, and this guy will be with you too. It's all gonna be fine. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.